Hey guys, it's Kathy with FUMSnow.com, and I've got your FUMS 6-pack for this week. It's the top 6 topics in MS, so let's get after it. Number 1, did you have a lumbar puncture when you were diagnosed? I did. Zero fun, but do you know what they were looking at? They're called oligodendrocytes, and they're cells in our brain and in our spinal cord that can actually repair myelin in like normal people, but not in us. If you have MS, it does not have that, superpower anymore. So there's a PhD at Wayne State University School of Medicine in Detroit that just got a fat grant to look at this and take a look at the oligodendrocytes in MS and see if maybe that might be at the very origin of MS. It's super interesting stuff. Okay, number 2. This one made me dizzy just to read about it. Maybe it has to do with the fact that I've been fighting vertigo all week. But listen to this. Quote, strapped in with safety harnesses, participants are prompted to exercise at a higher intensity than most MS therapies typically offer. No, thank you. All while the treadmill at their feet moves unexpectedly in different directions, literally pulling the rug right out from under them. What? Who thinks this is a good idea? Well, actually I do, because this is a study that they're doing. It's a $3.3 million project that's combining cardio and balance training to improve walking with people with MS. So brilliant. Thank you to the volunteers. Thank you to the people working on this. No, thank you. I don't want any part of it. Tell us what we need to do when you figure it out. But very interesting stuff. Okay, another very interesting thing. Listen to this title, okay? Took me reading this twice to get it. Immigrants to Canada see MS risk rising with time in country. The longer immigrants live in Canada, the more their risk to getting MS increases. Isn't that crazy? But here's the thing, is it crazy? Have you looked at a map? You've heard of the latitude gradient with MS? If you look at a map, and look, the further people get away from the equator, the higher the incidence of MS. Isn't that crazy? And then of course we, have low vitamin D levels. It's all about sunshine and UVB rays, right? I'm working with a company right now to provide UVB light therapy and at-home therapy for MSers. I've been doing it. My fatigue levels have plummeted. I feel so much better. More about that in the future. But it just reminded me of this. I think that's why. Anyway, somebody should give me a grant, I guess, to look into this. But immigrants to Canada see MS risk rising with time in country. So interesting. It's a study. Okay, who out there also, in addition to MS, has IBD? You're not alone. They have found some correlation. And plus, we are overachievers, right? So this article says, is there a link between IBD and MS? It's interesting stuff. Okay, number 5, promising nasal administration treatment for non-active secondary progressive MS. Isn't that interesting? It's all interesting in the FUMS 6-pack. And you can read each one of these articles and studies. I link out to them. So if you're interested in getting this delivered right to your email inbox, just go to FUMSnow.com/6pack and sign up. And finally, number 6, I just reminded everybody that it's getting warmer. I'm in Virginia Beach and it's starting to get warmer, although we're still riding that damn roller coaster because it was hot 2 days ago and I'm in a sweater today. But as it gets warmer, we need to increase our liquid intake, right? So there are some really cute middle finger FUMS merch water bottles over in the merch shop at FUMSnow.com/shop. So I just reminded everybody to go take a gander and get one of those. Again, if you want the 6-pack delivered to you, just go to FUMSnow.com/6pack. I curate all the information for you so you don't have to, and you can stay on top of everything happening in MS that week. Don't forget to say FUMS every day.